I'm Maxi from DeGenerous DAO, and we've built CoNexus, which is this AI storytelling app. I'm not going to say too much about it, I'm just going to show it. Essentially, we have hundreds of different stories that are in the choose your own adventure format, meaning the AI generates a series of options you can take as the main character of the story, and then as you choose what to do, the AI generates in real time the next step. And that way, each adventure is unique to yourself. Each step is unique, each image or video, text, and you can get to thousands of different endings. But the main thing is our creative tools. So this is still in sort of the demo phase. We are going to make it better. But this is a demo, so why not demo here the way people can create high-quality, visual, immersive stories with our platform. All right, so you choose a story name, the description, image prompts, all optional. You know, how interactive you want it to be, how difficult, what language the story should be in, the visual style, anime or futuristic or whatever, reading style. And then there's all these parameters you can optionally fill in, so it's very easy. You don't have to actually use your brain, as most people don't want to do that. And then there's the other option where we use the open format, and this is either for the even more casual ones who want to make a story with a single sentence, or for those who want to go hardcore and paste in their entire book that they made. We've already been onboarding some authors and all kinds of creators to make their work interactive and playable on our platform. But yeah, let's test it out. Does anybody have an idea for a story they want to make, an interactive story game? Anything? Yeah.
How about a story about pitching a startup
To Vitalik?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. All right, so let's say, what's your name?
Marco.
Okay. Now this is gonna be tough with one hand, but let's do it. I'm Marco, and I'm pitching. Sorry. I'm pitching my irrelevant. Let's make it even tougher. Irrelevant startup to the philosophical Vitalik Buterin, who I am accidentally stuck with in an elevator at HCC in Cannes. Okay, let's do that. Do you want it funny or serious?
Let's go serious. Why not?
All right. So we can just keep as is. And I just need to Vitalik for the name, category, hottest. And I just have to fill out the character limit here. Just a second. This is very important. Okay, and create a dream. Let's go. So I'm just going to make it available here. And now we go back to the home page, to community picks, and the story is already there. Obviously, there's a lot more functionalities we can make, such as adding videos to the story. But let's make something real quick and see how AI does at this speed. So now that I clicked play now, the AI is building the story, and there it goes. It's already made. We can go full screen. And this is where the image will generate. This is the text. We can customize this stuff, sound. Let's add some narration and just a bit of music. All right, not the best Vitalik. Okay. Sorry. I accidentally clicked an option already, but let's go back step one. So Vitalik stuck in the elevator. It says, Marco was never one to shrink from a challenge, but finding himself stuck in an elevator with Vitalik Buterin, the co-founder of Ethereum, was an unexpected twist in his day. The elevator jolted to a halt between floors at ETC and Khan, and suddenly the air was thick with tension and opportunity. Marco's heart raced, his mind scrambling to seize the moment. Here was a chance to pitch his startup idea, an innovative platform that promised to revolutionize digital identity verification using blockchain technology. As the fluorescent lights flickered slightly, he turned to Vitalik, who was leaning back against the wall with a bemused expression. So, looks like we're going to be here for a while, Marco said, trying to sound casual. Vitalik merely raised an eyebrow, his fingers drumming lightly on the metal support. Marco took this as encouragement. I've been following your work for years. It inspired me to help people integrate their identities online. My startup, Verif AI, combines AI with blockchains, of course, to create foolproof verification systems. Marco explained, feeling his voice tremble slightly. But Vitalik's gaze seemed to pierce right through him. Interesting. But why is that needed? Isn't privacy more important than verification? He responded, his tone philosophical. Marco paused for a moment, realizing he needed to pivot his approach. Several questions stumbled through his mind. Should he stick with the pitch? Should he engage him more philosophically? Or was it too risky to challenge one of the greatest minds of the cryptocurrency world? Now, sadly, I had already accidentally clicked a step to ask Vitalik. But let's go to step 2, which A already generated. And here we can see Marco took a deep breath, sensing that this conversation could drift into uncharted territory. You know, Vitalik, I've been really curious about your thoughts on identity within the blockchain sphere. With all the advancement in decentralization, do you believe current identity solutions truly address privacy concerns? And here you are talking with Vitalik, and here you can make another decision. Do you want to probe deeper into Vitalik's past projects? And this is the loading of a couple of seconds because AI actually generates in real time, and here it is. So the cool thing about this is that if somebody else goes and plays this story, they won't see anything like this. Each step is different. So that's a bit of a demo for that. And then this is all very customizable. Here we can scale the picture width, height, options width, paragraph width. Everything is fully customizable, so the experience is more personalized. We can make this in, we can apply light theme. I think easier to read like this, or you can choose a different one like Epic, or you can make your own. Just a second. And this is where you choose your own font, the text size. And really every single part is customizable. So that's that. And then, we really support any kind of story. You can see here we have all sorts of genres: action, biopic, comedy, drama, etc. And we've done some collabs as well with Web3 projects, as gamified education, gamified marketing, and creating lore for your brand's history and values is always important. So this is done really well with Web3. We partner with some 8-fig, 9-fig project like anyone, and we have our own franchise here, the Discordian Saga, where it's actually the NFT holders that vote each week on what they want to happen next in this AI-generated franchise with videos. So really all sorts of stuff here. But does anybody want to make a different story, maybe something funny or non-crypto, anything? No?
Anyone?
Any idea? Do you want to be, a romance story or superhero story?
How about a story about the Roman Empire?
Let's go. That's what all men think about. Roman Empire. Do you have a specific character in mind you want to be from the Roman Empire?
I want to be a gladiator.
Ooh, we actually have a Spartacus story. Gladiator based.
Spartacus,
That's really
yeah.
fun. But okay, let's make a new one. Roman Empire. All right, let's make it available. This is actually the page where you can add videos and stuff. But let's go back. Yeah, the cool thing about this is as AI advances, this will only get better. So we're looking to do automated videos in the story by the end of the year. And it's only going to get weirder, actually. Here's the story. Roman Empire. With your mentor's words echoing your mind, fight for your life, but think before you act. You consider your options, direct aggression. Here you are. You look pretty good. Not bad. And yeah, you have an option. Do you want to charge directly, look around, use your earnings environment, or attempt to gain favor with the crowd by showing off? So yeah, that's about it. It's infinitely generative stories that anybody can very easily create or consume and customize, to their needs. And that's it. Thank you.